Yoga for healing. Grand day, grand day, grand day. We're going to tap into the energy on this new day, Monday, Moon Day, and see what's going on. What zodiac are you right now? This moon that's coming up in Aquarius. Is that today? I'm not sure. I think so. I have to look at my notes. But hopefully my babies stay good and stay on the floor, laying down quiet. I allowed them to stay in here this morning, rising. Ooh, I knew it. I was going to mention that too, and I didn't. The past three risings, why do I keep saying morning? The past three risings, I have felt the anxiety and the pressure, like tension or whatever they might be feeling. I've been feeling the projection of the energy. Every day, the last 3 days, when I come and sit in here. And I've changed nothing in my routine. So therefore, I'm just saying, when you're aware of your own feelings and how your life is going, when you feel something that's outside of you, and you're like, where is that coming from? You know, spell work, projections, others' anxiety, their fears, those that are still wanting to be attached to your energy. That manipulation, the cunning trickery, the wasted talent, their illusions and their deception, I've been feeling. Their anxiety, the past 3 days specifically. Because these truths are being revealed, they're aware of our abundance and our happiness, our success, and how we are still so very much optimistic. But I don't even like to call it optimism, because it's something that I know, that I feel. What about the challenge of this magician in reverse? What is the challenge of this magician? Stopping. Finding that this cycle has been completed. Everybody's reaping what they have sown. And they are reaping what they've sown. Bottom line. Damn, I didn't even know that was at the bottom of the deck. Everyone, I repeat, every motherfucking one is reaping what they have sown. And the Holy Spirit has spoken on that. And you can't change it. You decided, you made your choices. You laid in that bed that you made. Now you must sit in it. In the past, these magicians of manipulation and evil work that can't find fulfillment, they were celebrating. They were in harmony. They felt stable. They thought they had it in the bag, but the cat got out. Yeah, that little kitty cat got out. So therefore, in the future, and they were doing all of this thinking that they had won your destiny. taking your lineage for their own. And in the future, this Queen of Cups in reverse, that's insecure, a people pleaser, very needy, playing a victim. Play it, bitch. Play it. Want me to play the violin for you? Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this Queen of Cups in reverse is playing the victim to an emperor now. Trying to still meet that fulfillment. Or is this emperor someone that is a shapeshifter? Or someone just among the group? And what about the goal? The goal, what's going on with the goal here? A Queen of Swords that's principled, constructive, giving constructive criticism, but objective, very perceptive, sees things in front of her clearly and has the wisdom. Using her authority and leadership, she's not afraid. She is gaining victory and recognition, standing proud and bold, going forward, having the victory, the triumph, and the rewards of the seeds planted, going towards more victory and gatherings and celebrations. And this Queen of Cups in reverse, this little victim over here. Manipulation tactics is not working. She wants to live the fabulous life. She wants to look glamorous. She wants to look as though she is connected to Source and the birds. She wanted that success and to live in leisure. But you were the sacrifice. In the subconscious, the core of this situation is a tactless, rude, forceful bully who's vicious with their aggression and ruthless, living in their pride and arrogance, in their ego, playing a victim, wanting to win, but not doing the work. That is the truth. What's on this table, what's coming out of my mouth that will continue, is the truth. Clarity. A breakthrough every fucking time that you try to come for us in our lineage, our bloodline. We don't give a fuck about popularity or who likes us or who don't, what they think of us or what they don't. That's you little sorry ass, unfilled cup filling hoe. What is the advice for this little one? What is the advice? Huh. Woo! Let Yeah. I love the truth and clarity. I love it. I live in it. And you hate it because you can't live in yours. You have to move away because it's not yours. You got to keep it moving with that fishy offer. Your ideas and playing sensitive like a child. Unmotivated, actually. You're not innocent. And your inner child, you won't embrace it. You live in a cloud. The external forces. What are the external forces here? Holy Spirit, divine, ancestors, master teachers. Them walking away. They're being forced to walk away because they've had all the opportunities. But they insisted on playing a fool. But the high priestess sees them. Someone mysterious, intuitive, very much in her spirituality and a higher power connection, co-creating, listening to her inner unconscious voice. They have to let go, and they are being forced. Their hope. What is their hope? The hope and fear? Their fear is their immaturity and their neglect of their inner child, and how they are wanting to escape and be free and take control back. They still want that victory. They want to look as though they are the Queen of Pentacles. Someone that's generous, caring, has it all together, stable. But she doesn't know who she's fucking with. And what is the outcome? What is the outcome here, Holy Spirit, divine? What is it that we need to know? Wow. Okay. The outcome is these lovers, this Queen of Cups and this Knight of Swords reverse, that wanted to live in the life of luxury has to move away, and they're being forced to because the offer is not being accepted from this Page of Cups energy that only wants to gain control. They want control of this loving relationship. They're curious and witty, and they want to come in. They want to communicate because they want to know what's going on with you and where you're headed, because they're carrying a Ten of Wands, this King of Cups. So we have the King of Cups and Queen of Cups out here, along with this Knight of Swords energy and a Page of Cups in reverse. Give me a card on this Page of Cups reverse that wants this victory. They don't want to give in to this, but they know that they're learning of their failure. They're in self-loathing, arguing and fighting amongst this group. And what's this Judgment in reverse? They're in defiance. They'll take whatever they know to the grave, and a Ten of Swords. deceitful to their ending, to their death, to their last breath. Knight of Swords. Get off of there, ego. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Come here. Ugh. No. You're going to have to go back out. You're not behaving. I have a little indoor what do you call it? Oh wow, Justice is here. But I have an indoor little garden house and he was climbing up on it. Justice wants to come out. That is the breakthrough of their inspiration and their creativity, of this financial investment, of soul swapping, destiny swapping. We're going to sit Justice right here because that is the outcome for this King of Cups that's carrying burdens in defiance, along with this Page of Cups that's in reverse, that's in denial and loathing and arguing among the rest of the group because they were one of several that you walked away from. Give me a card on this Knight of Swords reverse. They are not getting their wishes fulfilled. They are unhappy and also arguing amongst the group. This group that celebrated together. What about this Queen of Cups in reverse, Holy Spirit? This Queen of Cups. That's the motherfucking devil right there. That's why her coochie stank. Her and this King of Cups were coming after this Queen of Pentacles. And that is going to be justice for this devil and this group. Let's see, what do I want to use? This devil that's chained to codependency, playing a victim because this bitch is possessed. Bottom line. There's no nice way to say it. And those that have been working with this devil are all tainted. They all have attachments. They are all going at each other. They all need cleansings. They all may be cursed or hexed at this point. Who's going to help them? That's what they want to know. Because they're not happy, but they're not even clear-minded enough to know that they need to be thinking about saving themselves and not arguing amongst fools. Those they call they friends, they bros, they hoes. They thought this was a soul connection, a partnership, this King of Cups and Queen of Cups. But what about this devil, Queen of Cups reverse? Her mask is fell off. She thinks she's hiding the truth, but that time ran out a long time ago. This stuff has been coming out. But you know what? Funny thing about it, they thought that they were placing us under an illusion while they were under one the whole damn time. Because the Holy Spirit knew what was being tossed out and what wasn't. So they allowed the spirits, allowed the devil to play with you and play your game that you played with yourselves. This group that wanted rewards and victory, they don't want to set the record straight. They're all liars. And they hate you. This group hates your guts. And they will never tell the truth. But there's no need, because everything is recorded. There's no need to say a thing, because it will be announced in the way divine has said it. Revealing the truth is where it's all been headed. We there, baby. Divorce in reverse. Breaking contract. They didn't want to break the contract they had over your head. That's why they kept sending in all these players wanting to express this false love. But be expecting a phone call, text message, or email. Someone is going to be informing you of something. They don't want to break this contract. What do we need to know? They don't want to be seen as toxic. They know that you're not toxic. They know that you're not toxic and that you're evolving and that you actually healed your inner child and that you released the past. They're just now realizing that. What about this toxic in reverse? Toxic in reverse. They need to take caution because they're dealing with this copycat. And also I'm picking up that this copycat energy that we've been cautious of, that we know is toxic, they're the ones that's been sending these copycats in. The ones that want to come in talking, savoring the moment, and getting that good feeling, being in your energy, wanting to build a fake friendship that they can turn into a union, a partnership. But they need to check themselves, because this devil's mask has fallen off. They can hide their true feelings, but it's still coming out about how promiscuous and how they sleep around. They don't mind being a red lipstick stain. They were fulfilling fantasies. Getting rooms. Seeking pleasure. Seeking their addictions that they're chained to. This devil. This Queen of Cups in reverse, whose time is up. She need to check herself. They need to check themselves. But, as I said before, they're not going to the right places to check themselves. I don't think they'll find a hairstylist to wash their hair. Wow. Okay, I'm asking about them moving away. But as usual, I need to start saying it before I start shuffling, because these cards fall out fast. Make sure I got them all. Okay. They may be irritated because you don't envy them. They want you to envy them. And because you're not watching the shit go down and you're not depressed. They're fucked up. And this is why I say they are possessed. Because who's under judgment in denial for what they have sown, and all they can worry about is their reputation and how you don't envy them, and that you're not caring to watch what's going on with them, and that you're not depressed. This destroys them. It shatters them that it's not bothering you. Wow. That's deep. And this Page of Cups in reverse. What do we need to know about this Page of Cups in reverse? They don't want to be kicked to the curb. They're trying to fight being kicked to the curb, letting go. The police are going to get involved. We already know the spiritual police are already involved, so this is definitely a 3D police as far as justice. For someone that was supposed to be a soulmate but decided to settle down with a Queen of Cups in reverse. This union, this partnership, wow. I need to slow down on the shuffling or something. They're insecure, both of them. This is a insecure couple and the game is over. They're both sitting in heartbreak, carrying heavy burdens, wanting to communicate, wanting to learn more about what's going on with you instead of worrying about themselves. That's insanity right there. They're being investigated. The police are on y'all ass. I hope y'all know it. We've been telling y'all. They see how you are making healthy choices, self-love and self-care, and being happier. You're loving and living life and loving life. They're carrying burdens. This King of Cups. And it looks like the party has stopped because they no longer have their fake friends. And they are not having any more sexual fantasies being fulfilled as you evolve. Again, healing your inner child, releasing the past. You're on to victory, celebrations. Well, they want to keep secrets. But your sexual protection is more protected than they could imagine. You already know what's up. You know the game of this popping pill, angry energy. This Knight of Swords in reverse, whose wishes are not being fulfilled and wanted to keep you a secret. This sexual protection. We're going to get another card. What is this? Karmic relationship. Resentment. Oh, because you're protected. And they are pill popper doing drugs that need to seek anger management. Because you realize this is a karmic relationship. And they hold resentment and triggers. Realizing that you let go is only intensifying their anger. And they want to flee from their turmoil. So they use drugs. What about this sexual protection? What is this sexual protection? Trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. Key on the ring. Oh, wow. What I'm picking up now, you threw that out. You weren't having sex with this person. You tossed them out because you weren't going to be a key on the ring. You weren't going to be strung along. That's why they're so angry. Give me a card on trash and this anger management. You're not a bugaboo, and they're not burning the evidence. They don't want this game to be over. We saw this card already, but we know that the game is over. It was in the upright. Now it's in the reverse. They don't want it to be over. So they want to come in with that fake apology that we've been getting warned of. You sit in a Queen of Wands energy or Queen of Swords energy against this group, and you're getting justice. So you're just sitting chilling because you know they only want to come with a fake apology. And we're going to leave that there. It's not our issue that they are doing works of manipulation and don't want to close this cycle that is closed. The game is over. They're sitting in illusion. They are possessed. Their mind is clouded and they are being looked at. And it only takes one of them to be looked at for the rest to be looked at also. Trust that. Live in your truth. Stand for the greater good. Do your healing work because you will be seen. There's no hiding from any truth.